What's up, everybody? I got a box next to me that I'd been expecting because one of my subscribers, one of my viewers, Alex Tucker, had been saying that he was going to send something my way, that he really wanted to send something my way. I told him, of course, he didn't have to worry about that, but he kept on saying that, he's working things out, and the box did arrive 2 days ago, and I kind of waited to share it because I wanted to make sure I got Funko News done, and now is definitely a good time to go ahead and share this with you all. But up top, I did go ahead and open up the box. There is a letter here up top. I do like the way that he sent this. It's actually kind of interesting here. It has Rocket Raccoon on the background there, which I did get the latest Rocket Raccoon figure very recently. I shared that in another video, but I'm going to go ahead and read the letter here. It says, FM, thanks again for all you do for the collecting community. Definitely a big help. If this happens to be in an unboxing video, feel free to share. Which, yeah, I'm sharing it already because I think most people know that I read the letters, on camera. And then if anything is too personal, then of course I would edit it out, though. It says, I as well suffer from anxiety myself and take comfort in collecting. If any of these items are duplicates, feel free to do what you please with them, giveaway trays, etc. It's kind of a nice variety between likes you stated in the Funko News or unboxing videos and items you're seeking at the end of your videos. Thanks again. The power of positivity and helping one another out. Oh, sorry. Okay, thanks again. The power of positivity and helping one another out. The world needs more of that. Signed by Alex there. Okay, so very nice letter here, and this is something that some new subscribers may not know about me. Anxiety is a big part of the reason why I started my channel and why I started collecting, because I started having issues with anxiety. A lot of it had to do with me just spending too much time by myself, not really doing anything, just sitting around and worrying and stressing. So getting into collecting and getting into YouTube really did help me a lot, and it continues to help me a lot. And I know the same is true for a lot of other collectors out there. So trust me, if you deal with anxiety, you are definitely not alone in that struggle. And let me go ahead and move on here to the items that Alex sent. Up top, I see a pretty cool sticker here, and hopefully, some of you recognize this right away. For those of you that don't know what this is about, this is a reference to The Big Lebowski, one of my favorite movies of all time, definitely in my personal top 10. And it says abide here because the dude abides. I mean, you just have to know the movie to really understand that. But yeah, this is pretty cool here. Sticker of the dude, again with the word abide on it. So that is pretty cool. We got some items here in bubble wrap, and I'm just gonna try to take these out quickly here. I see, oh, so we got in bubble wrap here, if you can look closer, you can kind of see what's going on here. Two of my favorite characters of all time. So here we have Ren and Stimpy. And like I was about to say, yeah, these are definitely two of my favorite animated characters of all times. Really just characters in general. I watched Ren and Stimpy so much, the original run of the series. I know there were, they had like a comeback series that ran for a while. I don't think I really saw those episodes, or maybe not too much of them, but yeah, the original run of episodes, I really did enjoy them a lot. And this is my first time seeing these minis up close. These are really great likenesses of the characters, and I do think these are, I want to say these are pretty different from the Pops. I'm not 100% sure. I actually don't have the common Pop figures or the chases, but I do have the Happy Joy Ren and Stimpy 2-pack. Really glad that I got that from SDCC last year. But yeah, I do like the likenesses of the characters here, though. They look pretty cool. And of course, with these being minis, the eyes are more accurate than with the Pop figures as well, which does help, with these types of characters. So yeah, pretty good likeness of these characters. And like I said, I still really enjoy those original run of episodes. I think my absolute favorite episode is probably the one where they were wrestling. Yeah, that one was pretty funny. Next up here we have two pins. Okay, so we have Pennywise here, and even though it's like small with the detail, you can actually see he is holding the paper boat there. Okay, hopefully you can see that well enough. And then we have Leatherface here, and this is actually Leatherface with the Pretty Lady or Pretty Woman mask on. I guess Pretty Lady is what they usually call it. Yeah, and of course he has his chainsaw there as well. So these pop pens, I actually do like these. I think it's a pretty cool idea. I'm not sure how many people actually use these to write with, you know. I think it really is more so of a collectible. But yeah, I'll find a good spot for these somewhere around my horror collection. But actually my horror collection, where I have it, and some of you that have been with the channel for a while, you've probably seen my horror collection in previous videos before. I'm actually running out of space in that section of my collection, so I'm going to have to kind of spread out my horror collection some more. But I will find a good spot for these two here. The next item here kind of slid down the side of the box, but I'm going to get out here. Okay, so we have a, I think this is called a figural or figural keychain. I've seen these before. I've seen some people unbox these. I don't think I've had any myself though, but this one here, I mean, obviously you look at it right away, you know it's Venom, but I think this might be representing the Venomized Iron Man. The reason I'm saying that is it does look like down here that he's like taking off. You know, like he's blasting off there. So maybe this is meant to represent the Venomized Iron Man, even though it doesn't look exactly like that, but it doesn't look like a regular Venom either. You know, regardless, it is a cool design. Of course, the long tongue coming out there. And I do like all these lines they have going on this keychain here. It's very spiky, of course, as well, you know, with the symbiote there. So yeah, this is pretty cool. Like I said, I don't think I have any of these within my collection, and more than likely I probably won't actually use this as a keychain. I'll probably just, you know, with the nail put this up on the wall somewhere near my Marvel figures, which I have so much Marvel going on now. It just seems like you know, Marvel is endless with Funko, whereas with DC there still feels like there's not quite enough sometimes. Okay, next looks like we got a couple of the Domes figures here. Trying to see if it's all the same character. Well, let me go ahead and show you the first two that I see here. Okay, so we have two versions of Deadpool. We got Deadpool here in the blue and yellow uniform. I believe this is his X-Men uniform. Okay, so yeah, got the blue and yellow Deadpool there. And he actually has the swords on the back. You can see he's getting ready to pull one out, or the katanas, about to pull one out there. Okay, then we have another Deadpool here. Okay, and this is him. I guess sort of. Actually, let me see what's going on here. It looks almost like he's on like a detective style outfit, but he has a bomb on his shoulder, and that almost looks like a camera he's holding. I actually don't really get the reference here. I don't know. Maybe it is a reference to something from the comics, but I definitely do like the look of him in that kind of classic suit there. So if anybody does get the reference, though, what this is a reference to, definitely let me know down in the comments. And then there is one more dome here. And this one, oh wow, this is a cool looking one. Okay, so this is, it looks almost like Venomized Spider-Man. It's not like fully, I don't know if this is representing a certain character I'm not familiar with or not, because it looks like a symbiote, but more Spider-Man looking than, you know, the regular black suit Spider-Man, obviously, because it has the Spider-Man colors. So again, this might be a comic reference that I'm not completely getting. And I don't think it's meant to represent like a Marvel zombie or anything. I think this is Venom related here. But that is a very cool design. Once again, you know, if anybody gets the reference, definitely let me know about it down in the comments. Regardless, though, that is a very cool looking figure. So I think we're down to the last two items in the box. And thus far, I gotta say, I'm highly impressed. I mean, Alex is obviously, you know, very supportive of the channel. Definitely checks out the videos and knows the things that I like, things that I'm into, because I mean everything here thus far, you know, it really does hit on my fandom, so that is very cool. Next item here, you know, from the shape of the box, this is obviously Adorbs, and this is the main item that Alex said he was going to send my way. This is something, it should be something New York Comic Con related, and I didn't pick it up myself. Oh, let me see, there's actually writing on here. Well, it says what it is on here. Well, I might as well go and show it. Some of you probably saw it already. Ironheart Adorbs NYCC 2018 for FM. So it's actually written out there. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. And this was one item that I kind of wanted to get. I didn't get around to getting it, but like I said, you know, Alex was nice enough to send it my way. Yeah, and here it goes. We have Ironheart, Riri Williams. Yeah, so, you know, as of right now, they don't have a pop figure of her. It would be nice if they make one, and then maybe they will, you know, and I would pick that up. But very cool to have her represented in the collection. I do like the character. I really need to read some more of Ironheart, you know, learn some more about her. But I did read at least the first issue of Ironheart. I managed to get that. I got the first issue, then I also got like an alternate cover issue of it as well. Yeah, so I'm definitely hanging on to those. But yeah, like I said, very cool to have her represented in the collection. There was also a statue I saw. I'm trying to remember the name of the company. It might have been a diamond statue or something. I can't remember for sure. But I know it was at GameStop. It was actually, I believe, a SDCC exclusive from last year statue that was really nice, nicely done. But when it comes to statues, my space is already limited with pops, so I don't get too many statues. But it was really well done, though. But yeah, like I said, really happy to have this in the collection now, and I'm going to leave this in the box, you know, especially with it being an exclusive. So yeah, this is very much appreciated. And now we're down to the very last item here, and he reused the box here. I'm almost certain that whatever's in here is probably not what's written on the box. I'm not even going to show what's written on the box, but let's go ahead and check this out to see. Okay, so yeah, this is something else that I've definitely been interested in, and I've had this at the end of Funko News sometimes. I do kind of switch it up with things that I'm interested in at the end, and the main reason I do that is because I do have people ask sometimes, you know, what am I looking for, you know, what am I into right now. So that's why I do share it at the end of Funko News. But yeah, this looks really cool up close. Let me go and show you all. We have yet another New York Comic Con exclusive. This one, oh, by the way, Ironheart was shared with FYE. The Grady Twins here from The Shining, they were shared with Target. So we have the Grady Twins rock candy figures here. I do have the pops. I have the common set. Well, not the common set, because it was either way it was with Target. But I have the non-chase Grady Twins pop set. So now I got the rock candy figures here as well. And they look pretty cool here. They actually, the way they're represented here is the way that Chase was represented. They're more ghostly looking, and they have the blood on them. You know, of course, if you know the movie, you get the reference. But yeah, really well done. I'm definitely glad to be able to add this to my horror collection. Very cool. Okay, packaging pretty simple overall. Just shows the figures there. And I like how accurate it is. I pointed this out before in Funko News that even though these girls are twins, they don't look like 100% the same. One is actually just a little bit taller than the other, and they actually got that detail right with the figures as well. You can definitely tell when you look at the actual figures. Yeah, so the details are on point with this. That is very cool. So yeah, looking forward, like I said, to adding this to the horror collection. Again, big, huge shout out to Alex for his kindness. He definitely didn't have to do all of this. I think every item here really does hit on one of my fandoms, which is very cool. You know, Alex, is not like I really know you, you know, in real life. Like, we don't really know each other in that way, but, you know, this feels like something that was truly sent from a friend, because like I said, it's just so true to my fandom. So you definitely really support the channel and listen to the videos. That does mean a lot. It's very cool. And I know some people just tune in to my channel for Funko News, but you know, I think it really is in my other videos where you learn a lot more about me. So thank you so much for checking out, you know, all of my content. That really is highly appreciated. And again, thank you so much for the kindness. Very cool of you. And you all let me know what you thought about these items down in the comments, and you know, what items stood out to you the most. You know, do you have any of these things in your collection, or are you looking for any of these? You know, just in general, let me know your thoughts about these. And thank you all for taking the time to check this out, and I'll talk to you all again real soon.